Discovery Video 66. This is Remington Park. Saturday night. We got a double situation here. We got a turf race and a claiming 25 non-winners of 2 lifetime. That's a 4-star, and that makes it a double preferred 4-star. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, over here in the free page, click on View All Discovery Videos. Big red arrow. These are the value odds and overlay preferred races. I focus on these. These are the races in which we have a better than average chance on getting a high price overlay or value odds winner and the favorite running out. We got starter allowance races, non-graded stakes and grade 3 races, maiden claiming races, 4 stars, maiden special weight, claiming races with a condition like non-winners of 2 lifetime, any kind of combination of numbers and letters after the claiming price, that's a conditional claimer. This race is one of those, 4 stars. Bottom low level claimers, this is your $5,000 to $10,000 claiming races. All races run on the turf, all turf races, 4 stars. This race is one of those. All races run on a wet track. So we have a race here that fits 2 conditions, and both of them are 4-star highly rated races for getting an overlay winner, a value odds winner. You can't get anything stronger than a double preferred with both conditions being 4-star. Okay. The next thing I do once I find the particular special race is I look for the value odds horse. Number 3 here is Ginger Brick Road, 20-1 morning line, and that morning line tells me that we will probably get a good price on her, because 20-1 morning line, as far as the psychology of the bettor is concerned, they very seldom consider a horse 20-1 morning line. It's just the psychology of the numbers is all it is. Our true odds are 7-2. Okay. Now, what I need to know to proceed is, what are the odds near post time on this horse? Okay, near post time, she was going off at 15-1. Okay, now that has my attention. Okay, because I don't like to bet value odds horses below 10-1. 10-1 is my minimum odds requirement when I bet value odds horses. Okay. Now, if you couldn't be there to watch the race or to see the odds near post time of a Ginger Brick Road being 15-1, then I suggest you use what I use, which is twinspires.com conditional wagering. That allows you to set a minimum odds requirement. For example, I would set 0 minutes to post, 10-1 minimum odds. Place my bet. Well, if your horse is bet down below your minimum accept odds, your bet is not placed with conditional wagering. But as long as your horse is going off at odds at your minimum or above, your bet is placed. So that takes care of the issue if you can't be there to watch the odds near post time. But 15-1 was the odds, and that now has my attention for a bet, because I have a double preferred 4-star. The condition of the race is absolutely couldn't be better. I got a value odds horse that's 15-1. Now I like to look for things, reasons that might give me a little confidence in this horse, but I'm going to make the bet anyway. But I want to know the history of the horse. Okay, we've got a lot of things going on here. Well, value odds. Anytime you see value odds with par is a strong one. This icon indicates the trainer is hot right now. But I think probably the most important piece of information here is the blue and white successful trainer pattern icon. Okay. Now, if we want to know exactly what that pattern is, we have to look at the diamond report. This report you're looking at here is the quick F report. what I do is I look at the quick F report, and then when I need more information, like I want to know what that successful pattern is, I have to just go ahead and click on the diamond report, and it's the same report only with a bunch more information and analysis and whatnot. Okay, now check this out. That blue and white successful trainer pattern icon, I've highlighted the phrase trainer has much success with those switching from the dirt to the turf. Surface switch could spark improvement. Now, this brings me also to why they did not bet this horse. Will Rogers Downs, she was finishing second, and third in her last 3 starts, running well on the dirt. But see, the betting public does not like horses that are switching from the dirt to the turf. They don't like horses switching surfaces. It's just something in the psychology of the betting public. But what if you knew that the trainer had much success switching them from the dirt to the turf? It's a whole different ballgame now, isn't it? But and of course, those, you know, if you're using this report, you have a very big advantage on the betting public at this point. Okay. Let's see, what else has he got going on? Okay, the trainer, well, there's a jockey switch, a positive jockey switch, but, you know, switching circuits from different tracks, that's going to happen. But we got a positive jockey switch, and Ginger Brick Road has the best speed figures of any horse in the race. But like I said, the betting public does not like horses switching from dirt to turf, especially. Now, there's another interesting angle in here, which is one of my own little personal favorites, angle 33. And on the 36 proven winning overlay angles, angle 33, let's see here, get all the way down. We'll get there eventually. One more. Okay. Days since last race, triple angle. Look for a horse whose days since last race is in triple digits. And that's the highest day since last race in the field. The logic of facts is sometimes the freshest horse will be the best horse that day. Okay. As a bonus, also look for a race which has only 1 or 2 horses who have days since last race in triple digits. The betting public will be very reluctant to bet this obvious layoff horse. Now, let's check the days since last race. I highlighted it there at 105 days since last race. It's the only horse in the field, as you can see here, up and down this column. These are the days since last race. It's the only horse in this field that has triple digits since it last raced. The game has changed, okay? Layoff horses years ago were frowned. I mean, that was a bet that people would frown on. But nowadays, there's more of a movement towards running a fresh horse. Okay, trainers are more in tune with letting a horse get a sufficient amount of rest. And so layoff horses, and the betting public has not adjusted their thinking to this. You know, all they're seeing is a horse that's switching to the turf that hasn't run in 105 days. And that's basically what they're going to see, and they're automatically going to throw this horse out, okay? But as you can see here, the overall power rating in this column, she has a 94, which is just 2 small points away from having the top rating in the field. And of course, the power rating takes into account dozens upon dozens of factors. But you know, it's saying that she's the second rated horse in the field as far as power rating, and she's got the best speed figures. But once again, I think the layoff, which in my book is a positive because it's actually angle 33, one I just showed you here, of the 36 proven winning angles, overlay angles. So I mean, that's a positive for me. The betting public, it was a negative. Switching from the dirt to the turf was a positive for me once I saw that the successful trainer pattern icon, that the trainer does well with that move, switching them from the dirt to the turf. But even if the trainer did not have a pattern, I still would like this horse, because you see, I like horses that run well on dirt and are switching to the turf, because that tells me, because why would you take a horse that's running well on dirt? Why would you switch surfaces with that horse? Why wouldn't you just keep him running on dirt? That tells me, even if there wasn't a successful trainer pattern, it tells me the trainer may think the horse would improve on the turf. Okay, so even if I didn't have the pattern telling me the trainer succeeds very well with this move, I still would have liked the fact that she was running well on dirt before the layoff. So you know, why put her on the turf? And I think the betting public probably thought maybe they were putting her on the turf to condition her because of the layoff, put her in a turf race and then switch her back to the dirt. That's probably another thing the betting public was thinking of. But see, these are all old school thinking, methods of thinking. The game has changed, okay? The game has changed, and of course that seals the deal for me once I saw that that trainer pattern there. Also on the new report, the winning overlay situations A through Z, Ginger Brick Road has got 3 of the angles of the A through Z, and anytime a horse has 3 or more on this page, this is a report for every track every day. Anytime a horse has got 3 angles, very, very positive for me. Okay, pretty confident in number 3, so let's put the bets together on Ginger Brick Road. First of all, we put the win bet down. Even if we're going to play exotic wagers, we must put the win bet down first. We don't want to somehow miss our exotic ticket and not have any money on a 15-to-1 shot. So for the videos, I go $10 to win. A lot of players only bet to win. That's fine. It's a very good conservative approach. You know, the win bet is not only for the players who are light in the bankroll. It's for anybody that wants a good conservative approach. You look for 4-star preferred races, and in this case, a 4-star double 4-star preferred. You concentrate on races like that and these overlays, and you concentrate on that, you will build your bankroll. There's no doubt about it. So after the win bet, the next bet I make is the exacta, and I always wheel the exacta for $2. So that'd be a $2 3-all exacta. Okay. I don't see any daily double here, so if there was a double, I would also wheel the double. So it's wheel the exacta, wheel the double after the $10 win bet. And a lot of our members only play the win bet and the exacta wheel, and they do very, very well. For those who have the bankroll for trifecta, here's my strategy. It never changes. It's been the same in all the videos. They're going to key the 3 on top all by herself in the top position of the trifecta. Second position, we're going to put the 5, 10, 7, 4. Scratch the 14. What that represents in the second position, 5, 10, 7, 4, is the rest of the horses in Group A and the top horse in Group B, who becomes the 4 after the 14 scratched out. So we have 3 on top with the 5, 10, 7, 4, rest of Group A, plus the top horse in Group B, all those in the second position, and then all for third, 10-cent superfecta, all for fourth, and that's the strategy. Take a look. Won very nicely, 15 and change, and boy did we catch some big ones underneath. Look at the heavy favorite though. I mentioned this in all the videos. The heavy favorite out, off the board in these 4-star and preferred races. Frequently the favorite does not win. But in any case, some pretty amazing mutuals here. It ran 348, so that means we hit our trifecta and our super, as well as the 3340 win mutual, the 68740 exacta, and let me get you the little document. Where's the document? There it is. Okay. Here's the returns used in our strategy. The exacta, like I showed you, 687.40. The tri paid 14 grand. We play it for $1. So with my strategy, $7,210.20. Check out the super. That's almost $250,000 on a $2. So even a 10-cent version, which we hit with my strategy, 10 cents, returned $10,795.20. So in using my strategies that I have in all the videos, we knocked it out of the park here, $18,859.80. I got a lot of emails on this, so I know there's a lot of happy members out there. As far as my strategy, over on back here in the free page, you got 66 videos now in the Discovery video series, okay, for your studying. And then if you scroll down, you'll see a laptop computer. This is the previous video series. There's 424 videos on this page. You can click here, and all of them have the exact same strategies that has taken me 16 years of research to put together, and they are simple, but they do work. And in the case of Remington Park last night, applying the exact strategies that I always use, well, almost a new car. Well, I mean, I think there's some new cars that still sell for below 20,000, but I think, you got a new car there. I mean, the 10-cent payoff on the super was fantastic. That's unbelievable. I think that's the best. I'm pretty sure that that's the highest 10-cent payoff we ever had. I don't remember a 10-cent payoff being bigger than that, so we'll have to put that in the record books. So needless to say, I'm going to start paying more attention to Remington Park. I have gotten a lot of emails on people playing Remington. It wasn't a track that I normally look at, but I think I'm definitely going to pay more attention on what goes on down there. All right, very good. Thank you for viewing, and as always, good luck with all your bets.